Yeah, buddy. Race Affinity action. Live. Good times. Everything was screwing up. I had to fix it. I'm sick. I'm also Brandon. Hello. Joshua, you gonna get a radio check?
Howdy. How we doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sure can. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn down this music. Take a look at this grid real quick. It shows race 4, season 4 here at Michigan. Richie, Frady, Hauk, Wilkerson take the top 4 spots. Clay Sarton, Zach Todriff in row 3. Row 4, Barrows and Valley, Dolly and Philbrick in row 10. Austin Wingard, James Goodwin, row 37, because I've already screwed up the numbering apparently. I'm tired. Will Haas, Joseph McGill, row 7. Row 8, Devin Whitworth, Nathan Inman, Mike Dombrowski, Brandon Yates. Yet another Brandon in this league. Oh, God. Enough. Enough. Young Dusher. Man, please don't. Brody, please don't make me say your name. McElroy, Wetmore, Tiller Bernal. If he's still... Oh, no, none of those guys are in here, huh? Josh, talk.
No, I do not believe so.
Josh, use words.
Goal is $1,000. We're already
Oh, shut up.
way there. So thanks everybody's doing it so
Mike.
far.
Oh boy.
Please remember, chat
Well,
conduct,
are you excited
all
for
that
this
good
one?
stuff. We're
No, I
working on
can't get
conduct here.
race
Don't-
chat muted.
Don't argue over race chat. Use race chat for racing only. Don't
Oh
argue on
my
the
God.
Discord. You just take it to the DM.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mute that because I can't shut Mike up. Holy hell. Shit Show Wednesdays here. RaceAffinity.com. Twitch.tv/RaceAffinity. I am powered and fueled by caffeine and Z-Pack today. Josh lights are back on the pace car as we get a real cool view of Michigan. Woot. Absolutely. Woot. Woot's in the chat. Take us through what we're doing here tonight. We got, 21 laps for a field run, 80 laps total, 4 tires, 1 in the pits, overcast, 66 degrees, 74% humidity. It's a muggy day. Super muggy. And, Josh, what are we expecting here tonight at Michigan Speedway?
Well, from what I was hearing from the drivers in the pre-race, the tires were wearing quite a lot, so I could expect a lot of these guys to be hanging out in the back, saving their stuff here for the end. I could also expect the weather to get a little bit harsher as the day goes on. I'm expecting clear skies for later here in the race, which will affect the tire wear quite a lot. Slick track, hotter tires creates more tire wear. So that should be the main concern here tonight, but we will see how these drivers tackle that massive issue here at the Michigan International Speedway.
Absolutely, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. 80 laps. I'm just going to abruptly end the music just like that, because there is no decorum here tonight. It is a total shit show, but we're going to have a good time. Richie and Frady going to lead the pack around turn number 4. That pace car, that Ford Mustang, is going to make that hard left turn on the pit road. Pit road, an interesting entry tonight. We'll get into that later on into the evening. Of course, tonight's race sponsored by backmarker.shop. Use that promo code Affinity10 right now and save 10% off your order. There is a store-wide sale happening right now. But we're going to enter that Geico restart zone, and the green flag is in the air. Next up, Season 4, Race 4. Big check up on the bottom.
Oh, they're still stacking one to the bottom of the track a little bit sideways down there. They get it all sorted out. Matt Frady leads us into turn 1 and 2.
Zach Case said he actually wrecked. We're going to have to take a look at that. There's our timing table up there. Frady and Wilkerson side by side heading into turn number 3.
Wilkerson to the bottom of the track, going to try and come up and clear Frady. Not going to quite get there. Still side by side for the lead. Frady has the run here off the top.
3 wide back for 5th. Oh boy, that's a lot of fun tonight. This is going to be an interesting race to watch. For sure. For sure. The dynamic cam on there. Kevin Ritchie and Clay Sarton battling right here. I don't know what's going on with that. My timing tower is all screwy.
Down the back straightaway, Thomas Hauk side by side with Clay Sarton for the 5th position. It's a whole gaggle of cars back there fighting for a lot of spots. I believe that's Nathan Barrows on the top side. Correction, that will be Nathan Inman. He got a huge run off the top on the 11 onto the front straightaway. Now side by side with Dolly, looking 3 wide middle, not going to quite get there.
A big old pack back here. We saw with the next up drivers, or the next gen drivers, single file is the way around Michigan International Speedway, but here, whole gaggle of cars back here, as you mentioned. Oh, whoa!
That's the 69 Joseph McGill. He caught the right front, or my bad, the left front of Nathan Inman going down the back straightaway there. That's going to slow them both up. Quite a bit of damage to the side of that 69 machine.
Now forcing 4 wide there for a moment.
Oh, they're 3 wide. That's real tight. They're going to make it through there.
Unbelievable. Ooh, Barrows back there. As you see, Frady and Wilkerson still leading the field around 4 laps completed. Oh, boy! And oh, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to that, huh? All right. Anthony Young involved. Several other cars involved. We're going to go back and take a look at this real quick. Whoosh. I'm going to hit the famous Mike McElroy rear. Oh, I don't even think I have a far chase cam. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm going to right on board here. That was weird. Alright, let's see that again. Alright, so up ahead. So the 11 turned the 6. That's James. Okay. So we're gonna go back here and take a gander at what happened here. This, I'm not sure what caused this part. Came down a little bit, and there was Goodwin, right? He wasn't moving. The 06 came down. Now we go back and find our boy Anthony Young, who's back here seeing that car's facing the wrong damn way, ain't he? Huh. Now down comes the 11 and collects the 99, unfortunately, which, you know, physics. Flips him on his roof. Let's go along for the ride here. That backmarker 99 TPR machine. Huh. Josh, thoughts?
Very interesting wreck there. It looked like Philbrook was just looking down to the inside and thought he was clear. He came down a little bit and spun each other out.
No, noticing that obviously there was a oh Jesus, there was a car in front of him that was slower, so he's just looking to kind of maybe make a little room, and thought he had the inside lane clear, and he did not. Unfortunate. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to reset my timing stuff real quick while we have the chance. I hope you guys are having a great time. Josh, why don't you give us a little rundown on what to expect here and what we've done here in the past at Michigan International Speedway.
The past race here was won by Drew Waugh, who led 6 laps. There was 15 different lead changes, 9 different leaders. The most laps led was by Randy Arms, and we only had 1 caution for the last time around here. That was also in the ARCA car at the Michigan International Speedway here in Season 3 of ARS Next Up.
This is the 0th caution of the evening, as shown by my ticker right now. My timing tower shows the 0th caution. Tonight's been a rough week. Todriff Hauk, Valley Barrows, Haas, your top 5. We bring you next up affinity racing action here from Michigan International Speedway, powered by backmarker.shop. Right now, 15% off the entire store. I'm so over this. All right. Hey, man. That was just a rough deal. You had nowhere to go, bud. Hey. But you know what? Next week you might come out and you might win. Know what I mean? You might not have a car flip you sideways and then drag you down the straightaway. I don't know. Possible. Lights are out on the pace car. 2x2x2x2. Josh, caution trends here? Just one, huh?
Just one last season here in ARS Next Up. Also in the ARCA car. Hopefully we can get a pretty green race, but at this rate, it does not look like that's going to be the case.
I mean, track ain't hard, man. I finished P4 here. Come on. Me. I have an I rating of like... Exactly.
Yep, that's it. There we go.
It's so low, I don't even know. Oh, man. The 0 with caution out for the first time tonight. Pace car is going to take that hard left turn down pit road. Going to drag these guys back to the Geico restart zone. Get back underway here. All right, Dolly just...
Dolly
okay.
is in the green. Wall on the restart. We get going green here.
All right.
For the second time here tonight. Reports have it that Jonathan Dolly's screen froze. Gotta love it. More technical difficulties. We have a huge moment back there. That's Tyler Connors. He washed up a little bit into the 45 there on the outside lane. As Todrick leads just down the back straightaway.
Right, Todrick with a big gaggle of cars back here. The 45 with a little wiggle there and wind guard. All these drivers looking to make up a little bit of room here after the first caution, but Zach Todrick leads the field to lap number 9.
Clay Sarton is going to go 3 wide for the 9th position back there as we enter turn 1 and 2. 3 wide. Now we're 5.
Yeah, why not?
Got up there on the outside. Settled back down a little bit. Back down to 3. Sarton here in the middle. Sorry, that will be him on the bottom in the 19 car. That will be the 51 in the middle. I'm trying to figure out who that is. A bunch of these guys got the wrong numbers on the cars here tonight. Oh,
yeah.
We're going to go 4 wide. The 51 looks inside. Not going to quite get there.
Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Austin
Still a
Wingard.
bunch of battling going on here mid-pack. Starting a little bit of contact with the 90 of Barrows. That's going to be Duscher. What? Why not? Let's just all run the wrong numbers tonight.
Yeah, I want no one to have the right numbers any week. That way I don't know who the hell any of you are. Makes sense.
We get used to you guys running these numbers, and we just switch them up week by week. That's kind of hard to follow who's who.
As bad as Casey Brown not running a John Deere scheme, which we're going to go back, take a gander at our buddy. In the old John Deere scheme, baby, Casey Brown.
He's back repping the John Deere company here tonight.
And Helltrek back there repping Helltrek. Mike Vimbrowski back there, the number 23 car, currently occupying the number 18 spot. What we're going to see is then Ryan Tiller. And everyone else is going to pass him. Apparently, I mentioned him, and he's just going to go ahead and go to the back. Sounds good. Todrick still leads the field here by about half a second. Zach Scare on board. Let's go get him, buddy. We are on board with Zach Scare for 2 laps around Michigan International Speedway. Currently occupying the P22. And we're
here
just...
around the Michigan International Speedway is a very fast racetrack. You carry a lot of speed through these corners, around 190 miles an hour down the back straightaway here as we're on board with Zachary Scare. Going off into the corners, you slow it down a little bit, and especially during the shorter run here, trying to save a little bit of tire. back down to about 170, 172 in the corners here. Cut off nice and neat, holding steady wheel. That's how you get it done around here at the Michigan International Speedway.
And we're just gonna do one more. Why not? We're gonna one more.
Gotta soak it in here.
Oh yeah, beautiful, overcast Michigan weather here.
While we're sitting on board with Zachary's Scare here, I would love to know who is your back marker pick to win at the Michigan International Speedway.
Oh man, that is a great question. Who's my pick tonight? Haven't really gotten a chance to think about that. But you know what? I think someone that's already moved up a ton tonight, and I'm looking to see a lot more from him, is Brody Duscher. At number 90 right there. I'm going to go ahead and give him my pick to win. He got a giant American flag on the back of his... Yeah, I'm picking him. Who you got, Joshua?
A little bit of a boring pick, but I got Wilkerson there in the 43 car. He's shown a lot of pace so far in the beginning of the season here. Just hasn't been able to close it out yet. He showed a lot of pace there at Chicagoland. He ran first a lot of that race before that late green, white checkered restart. He was fast at Dover, which was unfortunately not able to be broadcasted.
I want to see video proof. I don't think it ever happened.
Maybe
lies! Total lies!
But Wilkerson is a very solid pick to go out here and win here tonight.
Well, you know what I want? I want that chat to light up right now. We got 41 eyeballs. Or 41 sets of... We'll be right back. 41 sets of eyeballs on this race right now, and I want to get your input. Who do you think is going to take the W here tonight in Michigan? I apologize once again for how I sound. I am Brandon Richard. That is Josh McQuiggan. We are Affinity Racing. This is Next Up Season 4, Race 4 at Michigan International Speedway. Top 5 currently, Todriff, Valley, Wilkerson, Frady, and Hauk. Duscher, Wingard, Ritchie, Wetmore, and Barrows round out your top 10. As we're going to let you head on round and round the sights and sounds without us interrupting. We'll be right back. Back up. Here we are. What's the I got you. Go ahead.
I was going to ask for a screen share because I thought we were still muted.
Oh, absolutely. You know. No, I can try and do that right now. I'll totally do that. I apologize. I should have done that earlier, but I was too busy trying to figure out why nothing worked. All right. I'm only going to limit you to 1080. Suck it.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it happens. All right, good to go. Let's see some picks here. Need Cocker back in this. Where he at? IDK. Let's take a look. He is...
Oh, we got one around. That's the 98 machine. I believe we're going to stay green. He's down in there in the infield. One car involved.
Devin.
Green flag float here.
Devin Whitworth, let's take a look at what happened here. Let's re-wiggity wine. The 98 machine here, Devin Whitworth. And he just get mountain did. And then Lawnmower Sim.
A Michael McElroy Classic turning the 98 machine in the infield.
Was that him?
That was Michael McElroy there in that mountain.
Unbelievable.
As the league owner, I think he'd have a better driving standard.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do something I probably shouldn't do. No, you know what? I'm not, because he's live. But I am. He's live sharing his screen, so I won't drag him out of his Discord. But I hope to
Zach's still
God.
in the car. Nobody's
Huh?
watching. Nobody's watching. Zach's still driving. So.
I'm not gonna do it. No. I'll leave him be. He got mountain dead. Poor guy. Devin Whitworth murdered by league owner, essentially, Mike McElroy. We'll get his thoughts on it here shortly.
Wentworth is down pit road now. He's gonna 4 tires full of fuel.
Would like to get comment from Devin, but Devin is not in chat. He is not in a Discord channel, so I am unable to get any sort of information there. That's unfortunate. Okay. Austin Wingard back here, P7, battling. Tyler Connors also P10. Glad to see he showed up. Casey Brown diving on in there. My pick to win tonight, Brody Duscher. You wonder what some of the strategies here tonight will be, and I'm sure we'll get the... Can we start calling Michael McElroy the new Jimmy Spencer? No, because Jimmy's not very likable. Mike is. But he's a murderer. He's an assassin. The man is a killer. Trained.
Nathan Barrows is going to be hitting pit road this time.
Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned any of this stuff. Luca, Vampy Kitty, and the Jeep Man. I want to appreciate you guys for following. Thank you so much. I do not have any of those sources on here, so I apologize. So I'm going to fix that real damn quick. Josh, talk.
Previous race leader down here on pit road, Zach Todrith, making his first green flag pit stop of the night. Few more follow him down. Austin Weingard, Nathan Barrows, all the first down pit road. 5 car now coming down this time by. Just called it out over race chat. Your pick to win, Brody Duscher, as well, going to be following him down here. Thomas Helk from second place. Gets it woed up, pulling down off into the pit lane.
There we go. Naomi, new follow. Thank you so much. I finally got the alert thing up. Thank you. Sorry about all that. Oh, who's that blinky blinking? Who is that?
That is awful. I don't even think I'd be able to find who that is.
Yeah, who do the blinky blink? Lions Den Gaming, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys. I'm Brandon. I'm sick as a dog right now. I'm fueled by caffeine and Z-Packs. Josh is going to handle most of the load if he can. I really appreciate him doing what he can tonight. Also, if you want to bounce in and out of chats like I did on Mondays, and I was asking kind of drivers and teams individually their thoughts about specific things. That's something I was doing on Monday, but we'll see. You know, whatever you want to do. Jacob Wilkerson currently scored your leader, as he is yet to pit most. I'd say over half is pitted between lap 19 and lap 23 here, as we approach lap 26. Jean Girard.
He's playing the long game here. He's going to stay at one more lap.
Josh,
Help behind him. That's going to be a lap car. Fresh tires.
I'm showing.
More fuel.
I'm showing the Cheerios car, right?
Yes.
Your current
sir.
pick to win. What is your favorite and least favorite Cheerio?
I don't even think I've. The regular is my least favorite, and the honey nut is my favorite.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
know there was more than that.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be honest.
no. Frosted Cheerios, literally are the worst thing in the world. But it's my least favorite. But regular favorite, absolutely Honey Nut Cheerios wins. 43 and the 51.
Oh man, he
coming
he's
in
flying
hot, man.
I think
Yeah.
he made hit road speed. Oh my!
He
What a
made something. Casey Brown in the 198 John Deere. Now the race leader has not pitted, along with 4 other drivers, Richie, Tiller, and Scare. That's 3 other drivers, because math. God. I feel like I'm watching this race upside down, Josh.
Tom Wetmore did not get a speeding penalty from that. I went in to go check in. Flawless pit stop, basically. Locked up the tires a little bit coming onto pit road, but he gained so much time on former race leader Jacob Wilkerson.
Never had a doubt. He was money from the get-go. Brody Duscher looking to get his lap back before even having to bother with the leader pitting. There you go.
He might be waiting on a caution here.
No, he is pitted.
Oh, he has?
Brody Duscher pitted at lap 23. But he just passed race leader who has not pitted. Tiller and Scarin, Casey Brown and Kevin Ritchie yet to pit.
Casey Brown has called pitting this time by. He's going to woe it up there on the bottom. 51 behind him of Kevin Ritchie. Going to follow him in there. He gets really close to his bumper onto pit road. Still under green flag conditions here at Michigan International Speedway for ARS Next Up action.
Thomas Houck will be scored the race leader once he comes around to the start-finish line and passes the 2 pit road cars of Kevin Ritchie and Casey Brown. Dose. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Casey Brown the Dose. The 51 car on a mission. He will ice everyone.
Jaron Valley side by side for the soon-to-be race.
Who the hell is that? Who is that masked vigilante? I don't even. Who is that? It's not a. It's another 51 car, but it's the 08 of Tom Wetmore. Because I don't know who any of you are, because you all run the wrong damn numbers. Can't you?
New leader.
You can
Jaron
set.
Valley.
You can set all that. What?
Or not, maybe? I don't know.
No,
man.
Wetmore.
What's happening?
Wetmore.
Where's Wetmore?
Wetmore.
Is that... Oh, okay, yeah, that's who's in the wrong pit.
Yeah,
Okay,
pit road maniac. Tom Wetmore now scored the leader after an unbelievable pit stop.
I mean, when you come flying in there like that,
Brother,
there should be...
up
He almost
20.
killed the 43.
Up 21. No, he didn't. He was under complete control the entire time. Duke Kaboom. What in the hell are you talking about, Tenold?
Now he's pulling away out here.
Yeah, he gone.
This guy has the audacity to blow pit road and then run away from me.
And then Wilkerson's like, nay. I say nay, sir. JG, oh my God. Apparently Tenold's running commercial breaks for us in the chat. Big shout out to him, the TPR boys. We see that the 08, 43, 5, 16, and the 54 all within a second of each other. So your top 5 is right here.
Former race leader Zach Todriff there in the 5th position. Had a slower pit stop compared to the guys here in front of him. Running back here in the 5th position right now, trying to work his way back up through the field as we're side by side right in front of that. They're going to single file out now. These 5 cars have kind of started to break away from the people behind them. Nathan Barrows there in 7th. He's pretty close. So is Austin Weingard. But behind that, it's going to be Brody Duscher, which is way back there. He is your pick to win tonight. He has about, I'd say that's a second and a half on that lead group.
Look how effing rad his helmet is. Christ, you go get him, Brody. My pick to win tonight. If you are a driver on iRacing and you're a streamer and you want to become an ambassador for Backmarker, please go to backmarker.shop right now. Scroll to the bottom of the page and you can apply to become an ambassador. You get your own promo code, affiliate link, and you can make money being an ambassador for Backmarker. All you need to do right now is go there, apply, backmarker.shop, hashtag get better. Josh, run me through that top 10 real quick, one by one.
Going to be Wetmore there in the 08, leading the way right now over Jacob A. Wilkerson. Helk is going to be in the 3rd position. Frady, Valley, Todrith, Barrows.
Going way too fast. Just going so fast. Awesome.
Hey man, the top 3 matter and then everybody else don't.
Okay, guy.
battle for the race lead. Wilkerson to the inside of Wetmore. Side by side, gonna try and get to his door. A little bit of side draft down the back straightaway. Wetmore leads them off there on the high side into turns 3 and 4. Wilkerson the run on the bottom, door to door. Wilkerson's not going to quite be able to clear him there. Wetmore going to get the run off the top, still side by side as we cross the start-finish line.
Fantastic camera work right now, I've got to say. Fantastic battle for P1. Also P2, literally, or P3. Hey, everyone's here, you know, the whole gang. Real close racing, the top 5 within about a second of each other. As you see the 43 of Wilkerson get back in line behind Wetmore. Done trying to burn up his stuff. Trying to get past him when we've got several laps to go here in Michigan in the Next Up series.
Looking back in the field a little bit to the 8th position, we have a pretty strong battle between Nathan Barrows, Valley, and Weingard. This will be for the 6th position. They were side by side off of turn 3. They've gotten a little bit more strung out. Barrows running a slightly higher line. He's going to get to the outside of Valley there in the 16 machine.
It's good to see Barrows actually able to move, considering the wreck he had during practice that I was able to witness. Man's was unalived in front of my eyes, but there he is. There he is right there in the NOS Energy number 90. Nathan Barrows. Super rad.
That outside lane definitely appears to be a little bit faster than that bottom down there. We've seen it a few times where somebody tries to send it in on the inside to make it stick to try and get a pass done, but it's just unable to happen.
Oh, yeah.
As I say that, Help proves me wrong as he sends it into turn 1 and 2 to get that 4th position. Never mind, that's a lap car.
Yep, that's a lap car. I believe that's Devin Whitworth. Nope, James Goodwin.
We don't know what's happening out here.
We don't know any of you guys.
Yeah.
Made worse by how I feel. 38 ticked away here. You guys are having a good time. Oh my God, Tenold. The fact that you Googled that or typed that from memory is amazing. You guys haven't already, say hello in chat. We really do appreciate the chatter. And we read it and we talk to y'all. For damn sure. Green Flag Racing here tonight is abundant, as we've only had one caution early. And Tom Wetmore, current leader, up 21 positions after he went full-on send it mode into, hi, Zach. Awesome. And now he has the lead, and Wilkerson still trailing by about 2/10.
The top 3 are wrapped under a blanket, basically. Frady, Wilkerson, and Wetmore. If my memory serves me right, Frady was quite a contender last season here in the ARS Next Up series there in that 40 machine with the 18 decals. We're just going to ignore that.
God. Penalization. We will penalize.
I'm really impressed with Tom Wetmore after that amazing green flag pit stop. He's been able to keep it out front here.
Speaking of justice, do you feel justice was served with the penalty that was handed out, Josh?
Almost. I don't feel like they should have given him a 25-point penalty. That kind of felt uncalled for.
Oh my God! In front of the leader!
Weingard.
That is Young. Anthony Young wrapped up in yet another incident here. Caution out for the second time, but my ticker's screwed up. For real, let's take a look at what the hell happened here. Does it happen in front of him? Again? Nope, clean track. Okay. Him and Devin. Oh my God!
Man. What?
Devin Whitworth
Right in front of the leaders. Wow.
essentially brake checked. What in the hell happened here? Let's take a look in the cockpit here, as we have the backmarker helmet cam. Pretty super rad, right? Back it up, Terry. Okay. Well, I need to go back a little bit further here. He's fighting tight or something's broke? Like, what? What? What happened there, Josh?
Just somebody, I don't know, something went terribly wrong on somebody's end. That's pretty bad. I don't know
Austin,
if there's history between these two or something,
there's
but
no reason. There's no.
I mean, maybe he got scared of the wall. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think the 98 of Wentworth got scared of the wall and just hit the brakes, and the 99 had nowhere to go.
Holy cow.
Well, this is why it's the ARS Next Up series. These guys are down here learning, preparing themselves for the Affinity Cup series. Almost said Next Gen series.
I would have muted you as we have all takers on pit road currently, and we'll see who wins that battle momentarily. Oh my goodness!
Gonna win the battle off of pit road.
It's the damn Wild West out here. Speaking of the damn Wild West, let's talk to this man, the man who created this Wild West. Get in here and unmute yourself, coward. I saw you wreck that dude.
Who? Wreck who? What? Where?
Who was it again?
He already forgot. Wow.
Yeah, already forgot what you did.
Oh, that was me and Devin. I think we just I think we met on turn exit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I apologize. I obviously I'll have to look at the replay, but I think we just kind of met in the middle there.
Oh, Mike.
Like
super awesome of Mike to really.
Nope, I just lead by example.
Really thread the needle on this storyline garbage I'm trying to do here. But yep, okay, no beef, never mind. Awesome. Glad everything's resolved. Handshakes and kisses. All right, fantastic.
Vegetarian baby.
Oh,
racing wise,
you disgust me.
You're so boring.
You disgust me. The man who thinks mayonnaise is too spicy, Michael McElroy, back here in P19. Thoughts about the second half of this race, Mike? We got 42 ticked away here.
I just got some damage fixed.
Yeah.
I think that was what was making me slow.
Yeah.
Not a skill issue at all.
Oh,
I think it was just the
no.
damage. I think it was that 10 seconds of damage that was really causing me to slow up there. So now I'm just gonna put my foot in it, man, and take it to the end.
Dude, look, his hand's shaking on the wheel right now. Unbelievable. I'm gonna save you some embarrassment here. Get you off the camera, Mike. Have a good one, but we'll see you here in a little bit. Admin, young man, Michael McElroy, I appreciate him. Wilkerson Wetmore leading the field around. We got the infamous Mike fan cam on for some damn reason. Let's get out of here. Wilkerson, in the 43, able to beat out Wetmore. Take that inside lane. Joshua, here we go. Paintbrush 54.
We're a little over halfway in this race here. Seen some exciting racing so far. Some trends are starting to prove themselves. Speaking of trends, the past 3 races here in the ARS Next Up series have all finished under a green-white checker. I'm interested to see if these guys are going to be able to break that trend tonight, or if we're going to see it continue to, I believe next week is, oh man. We're going somewhere next week, ladies and gentlemen. Rockingham, that's it.
Oh boy. Pace car takes a hard left-hand turn. Wilkerson and Wetmore bring the field to the Geico restart zone. And we are green for the second time after our second caution of the evening.
Wilkerson with a huge gap over second. Going to turns 1 and 2. The 18 going to look to the inside of the 51. Not going to quite get there. Oh, man. That had me scared. I thought they were going to wreck right there. I'm surprised he was able to, like, peek his nose in there and not quite wreck it. But
oh, the 90 barrows into the wall. Able to gather it back up. The rest of the field able to not die either.
It'll be 3 wide now back there. That's going to be the 06 of Philbrook. They're all gaggled up back there, battling for every position they can get here on the restarts. Michigan, it's been proven to be quite hard to pass around here. The top side's the way to go, so if you're up there, you kind of can't get around the car that's up there. So these guys are fighting for every little position they can here on the restarts.
You see that Frady on the inside of Wetmore trying to take away P3. Still digging on the inside. Tiller just behind him with Tom Wetmore. And Austin Wingard and Thomas Hauk. And that Dominoes. Get the door, it's Dominoes. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Tuning in tonight. You guys haven't already, hit that follow button. Head over to backmarker.shop. Use that promo code Affinity10. Save 10 additional % off your order on the 15% off store-wide sale happening right now. Backmarker.shop. Sim Life Apparel, Adidas Backmarker gear, team stores, and if you want to become an ambassador, holler. Go ahead and join right now. Backmarker.shop. Get better. Wilkerson, Todra, Frady, Wetmore, Hauk bring us around to lap 47 of 80 here at Michigan International Speedway Race 4. I'm Brandon. That's Josh. Josh, what are we expecting here in the second half of this race other than send it?
Well, from the trends from the first half of the race, a lot of green flag racing, not very much battling, a lot of tire saving. I saw Wilkerson backing it up quite a bit, saving his tires. I'm sure quite a lot of these guys were doing the same. As long as these guys trend forward and keep off of each other, I feel like this race could go green to the end. But hey, Chicagoland was a clean race all the way through, and we had 3 cautions there at the end. So
Frady looking to the inside of Todra for P2. As we said, Frady has been someone who's been essentially on a rocket ship. Just the finishes hasn't shown quite the result.
Like always, that outside lane gonna get the run off of the corner. Todorith now to the back bumper of the 43, not gonna make a move. Gonna stay there in line behind the 43. It's very hard to make a move down there on the inside. The 18 machine just tried to do it. It wasn't able to. He's gonna get back there to the back bumper of the 54. Todorith again, not gonna be able to make a move.
Someone that's in no man's land right now, Tom Wetmore. Just out in the middle of nowhere. In between the draft of Frady, Todriff, and Wilkerson. And the side-by-side touching contact. Thomas Hauk and Ryan Tiller. Austin Wingard there. And I believe that's Jaron Valley looking to pounce. And Nathan Barrows, contact with the wall after the restart. Able to gather it back up. My pick to win. Brody Duscher. Why are you in P13? It's all strategy, baby. I like it. To the bumper of the 06 of Ryan Philbrook. That's a name I haven't talked about tonight. Take a gander on in here. See what he did tonight. Ryan Philbrook started P14 up 2 spots, or P10 down 2 spots, currently at P12. Shout out to Ryan. Will Haas.
Oh, they're wrecking. The 99 goes around. The 98 of Wentworth goes around. We're going to stay green. That's just one car. Anthony Young and Devin Wentworth involved in another incident together.
Oh, boy. Here we go again. All right.
Oh, he gets into the wall.
Oh, my God,
man.
dude. What are you doing? I'm not even going to show it again. Unreal. That was pretty...
They're 3 wide back there. Barrows. I'm trying to figure out who else is involved in that 3 wide move. You know, if you guys would run the same car every week, it'd be a little bit easier for us to tell everybody apart. Gonna get it sorted out. Weingard and Valley side by side for that 8th position.
Showing him in the pit right now. It's so weird.
Weingard gonna get that position. Back up front, side by side for 2nd place. Almost
they're there.
Wide.
Almost 3 wide for the lead currently. Wilkerson trying to hold these guys off. You know who likes to see this? Whitmore. Let them all race.
Todriff now they're on the outside lane.
I don't know if I need to say this real quick, but I hope an admin is taking care of that. I really hope an admin is taking care of that, like, quickly.
That outside lane has been proven to be stronger all night long. I could expect Todriff to get that move done on the race lead.
Oh, the 5 into the 23 of Tiller again. The 123. Tiller, if you don't update your paint. Awesome camera work here by the innovative blimp. Mike hates when I say that. Frady in the 18, the 40 machine currently. Now with new race leader Zach Todriff. I believe started on the pole. No, he was P6. Awesome.
Frady sent it in there on the inside. Gonna be side by side now down the back straightaway.
Goodwin, you were an innocent bystander in a pretty dumb move. Frady to the inside. New leader, Matt Frady here in Michigan. Lap 54, coming to 55? Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking. And the 43, look, oh, crossover. The 43 pushing, just a tad. Careful not to murder him.
Bump draft going to the corner. He gets a little bit of tight. I thought he was going to get into the door, Frady, but he did not. Frady now going to try and hold strong there on the top side. Going to get the run off of the corner. Side by side down the back straightaway for the lead. Todriff over Frady. Wilkerson sitting behind them looking for the race lead.
Goodwin in chat, it is what it is. What it is ridiculous. That's pretty ignorant. To affect someone else's race like that. Don't do that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Again, the 43 to the back of the 54. Todriff trying to help, and Matt Frady's like, the hell, bro? Why you no help me? Frady having to check up a little bit as the 54 running a different line. And Wilkerson on the inside, and there he is, Tom Wetmore. Howdy, boys. Can I play?
Wetmore definitely on the newer tires, been sitting back there in that bubble, saving side by side with Wilkerson. Now, I'm sure these new tires are going to prevail, but are they stronger than the high side? I don't think they are. Wilkerson's going to get the run off the corner, pulling him just a little bit. The new tires are going to stay strong there on the bottom, though.
Yeah.
Still side by side for that second position. Wilkerson on the high side, Wetmore on the bottom.
And we could go, we'll check the replay, but man, that looked incredibly egregious. And I don't know what's happening in race chat or what's going on or history, but it looked incredibly egregious with the naked eye. And all I can do right now, because I'm covering the rest of the race, is judge from what I saw, and it looked awful. It didn't pass the smell test, you know what I mean? But, hey, that's why we do race review. That's why we take care of things the right way here. They're not going to go off of what I said. They're going to go off of what they find. We got SMT data. We got all that shit. We got all the technologies. But no, you hush. No, just we gotta use our heads. We gotta race better. We gotta do better. We gotta get better. Backmarker.shop. Head on over right now. Use that promo code Infinity10. Tom Wetmore 23 coming to 22 to go, looking to get that lead as they are still battling over P1 side by side. The 54 on the high side. And there's Matt Frady lurking back there in P4. Another few laps. Ryan Tiller in the 123. The highest running next up driver, or next Cup Series driver. That's the first time I've ever said that. Casey Brown back there behind Thomas Houck. It just looked bad. Just understand what I'm saying. And then we'll talk about it later. But it looked awful.
All this battling has let that two-car tandem of
They're all there, man.
Houck and Tiller catch up to these guys. Wetmore on the newer tires out of the 4 that were just battling, but I'm sure Tiller and Houck have been saving a lot better than Wetmore have.
You got to think, all these drivers pitted at lap 51, but none of these drivers have been driving as hard as Frady, Wilkerson, and Todriff, and now Wetmore trying to get the position finally takes it away, but now you've got the top 7 within a second of itself. Tenold says he smells some nastiness. He's smelling some nastiness coming. So we can only assume that could mean one thing. Tenold is on top of the spotter box right now about to paintball somebody's car. Speaking of someone who likes to murder, Michael McElroy in his invisible 83 car. He's an assassin. Currently looking to pass Nathan Barros for P10. Back to the lead. Still single filed out between P7. Thank you for the clarification. Man, close racing. But Michael McElroy, Philbrook, Jaron Valley, Zach Scare, all coming down pit road currently. Thus starts your last green flag pit stops of the evening. And now we see the strategy coming into play. Here we go. And out. I don't know who that was, but there you go.
Ryan Tiller here in this main pack. He's going to be pitting this time by. Followed by Casey Brown, his teammate.
Kevin Ritchie as well.
Ritchie down pit road. Austin Weingard following them through.
L-Trek coming down the number 23 machine. Of course, race leader currently Tom Wetmore still out on track. As you see, McElroy and company getting lapped by the leader. 18 to go. The fan in the stand looks like Lester Crest. I don't know who the hell you're talking about, lady. Quite a bit of the field already taken pit road for the final stop here at lap 61.
Brody Dusher has just called out that he's pitting. That
is
his pick to win. Wilkerson, my
pick
to win. Todriff, Wetmore. Wilkerson spins coming down pit road. So does Todriff.
Oh
Wetmore.
My.
Wilkerson misses pit road, has to slide through the grass to avoid hitting the barrels. That is going to be the end of his night without a caution for sure.
Oh man, a put around has been redeemed in chat. God damn it. Oh, Matt Frady, current race leader. Unfortunately, he needs to pit. And as does Jacob Wilkerson, unfortunately did not get back onto pit road safely. Tyler Connors currently at P3 has not pitted as well since lap 61 or 41. We'll be right back. Matt Frady down pit road right now. Tom Wetmore will be scored the race leader once all these guys come around. As you see Houck now behind him as well. Ryan Tiller may be able to catch him.
Tiller using the short pit strategy here.
Not
I believe he's going to cycle out to the race lead.
Tom Wetmore beat him out.
Oh, Wetmore. Oh, he's going to blink a little bit. Hopefully that's not going to disconnect him from the server.
Oh my. Dude, what? Just bridging hose? He is back, gone back, gone back, gone.
Matt Frady leaving pit road right now. He was leading this race when he exited pit road. That's what he's being scored as right now on my timing.
Oh no, dude.
I'm not sure if that's
No.
correct. Yeah, it's definitely not. Okay.
Wetmore, Tiller, Houck, Todriff, McElroy, your top 5 currently. But Tiller and Wetmore's connection is very not good. So Ryan Tiller may be the recipient of a pretty good instance of a race win here, because Wetmore's connection's been terrible. And Thomas Houck, P3, 2.5 seconds back from him.
If Wetmore's connection can stable out here, he has the better tires than Tiller. Houck back there should not be a factor in the end of this race. That blinking problem could be an issue. I'm going to wait and see if the race official's going to call him out here. It'd be a real shame to see him leading this race if
Either
the race
way,
official call him out.
Tiller still within about a second of him. Yeah, to lose a race like that, that would be awful. We're going to keep an eye on things.
He doesn't have any traffic around him, so I wouldn't think the blinking would be too much of a concern.
13 to go here. Doesn't seem... Okay, seems like we were all stable out here, but Tiller's still able to maintain and gain. Got 2 laps on board with Jaron Valley. You got it, bud. Let's do it. Get on board. Boom. On board Jaron Valley. He's a broke college kid. Shake and bake. We're driving around Michigan with 13 to go here. Fairly fresh tires. Able to get back in the throttle quickly. Michael McElroy right in front of him. Careful, Jaron. He'll end you. Casey Brown right behind him, by the way. Or to his outside, currently. I can't tell. Yep. I was like, wait, why does my timing have Casey Brown ahead of Jaron? I was like, is he on his outside? There you go. Thank you so much for the 2 laps on board. Redeem for Jaron Valley. Good stuff.
Tiller has closed the gap on Wetmore. About 1/10 of a second now. I gotta wonder how hard Ryan Tiller is pushing that 23 machine. In reality, the 123 machine. But you know, screw it. Throw it out the window.
Yep. Yeah, none of you guys know how to properly number your stuff. It's fine.
Too incorrect.
Tiller. Oh, boy. Maybe too early?
I don't think he was trying to make a move there. Wetmore's just trying to hold the top. These guys both know the top is faster, especially when trying to make a pass on somebody. Wetmore might have used his stuff up.
And there you go. And now Houck and Todriff right behind them. About a second, and then the whole group of Brown, McElroy, and co. looking to dive on that as well. 10 to go here at Michigan.
They might get there before the end of the race.
We'll take a look at the innovative blimp cam.
Wetmore's going to snake down the front straightaway, trying to make sure Tiller doesn't get any of that draft. If you ever watched an IndyCar race, you'd be very familiar with the snake movements where they go all the way down the front straightaway and all the way back up, trying to avoid each other's drafts. That's what Wetmore is taking a page out of right now. You can see him do it down the back straightaway here to the white line. Going to come back up to make sure he gets a good apex into turns 3 and 4. Tiller trying to run him down. You can see him running a slightly higher line, trying to make sure that he stays out of that dirty air. You can see in the frame now, Houck in that 5 machine starting to run these two down.
A little lower there for Wetmore on that run. Tiller not able to close the gap. See Wetmore again serpentining his way. And then McElroy not helping the cause there back there, right on the side of people. Not doing great.
Wetmore has been going increasingly lower here especially through 3 and 4. Tiller's going to be right there as he snakes down the front straightaway again. Tiller's going to not fall for it this time, going to try and follow him in the draft. Wetmore going to pull back down the track. Doing a very good job defensively. Going to take the air away from that 23 machine as we go through turns 3 and 4. Tiller basically in the tire tracks of Wetmore as we come up from 2.
These guys still serpentine, baby. 7 to go. We need a yellow? Nah. I need a nap. Now within a second, how can Todriff? If something happens, 6 to go here. And very disorganized behind them. 2.5 seconds back, P5 and beyond.
I think this race win is going to be between these top 4 as long as nothing crazy happens here. The worst thing for Wetmore right now would be that big group of cars from about 5th to 10th wrecking each other. You can see him snaking down the back straightaway.
You really hope that Ricky Stenhouse isn't back there with Ryan Priest dicking around. And that way we won't have a problem with that.
This whole snaking shenanigans down the straightaways here, that's giving an opportunity for Towdrift and Hauk to catch these guys as they're going to go side by side now with 4 laps to go here from the Michigan.
No damn way.
Austin is out.
Who
We're
was
gonna
it?
see another NASCAR overtime.
Who in the hell?
Michael McElroy has thrown the caution.
You serious?
Oh no, I see Wentworth. Oh, I think it's Wentworth. Yeah, it's Devin Wentworth. He got under the wall. I'm not sure if that's the reason for the caution. Trying to figure it out.
Obviously a ton of damage here. The 98 and just slaps into the wall. Now there's a car on the wall in 3 and 4. Go find out why they threw that. Yeah, that's... Oh boy.
Mike said he called it for 2 cars around in 1 and 2.
Who?
We're unable to find who. He didn't know who.
Ask Race Chat.
Nobody has had a confirmation on race yet. So 2 mysterious cars have spawned. If you know who you are, you can call yourself out on the chat here. I'm interested to know if all these guys are going to take 4 tires or some of these guys are going to do 2. We're gonna have another NASCAR overtime here. Is this one of the...
What in the hell?
Yeah, what is the caution for?
It says Austin Wingard crashed. He just stopped on the track. I have no idea what's happening. Complete fucking chaos. Green-white checker gonna be happening right here. The camera right before it showed someone smoking. I saw that, but I couldn't find whoever the hell.
Was from Wetmore. Not Wetmore. Was it? I don't know. Wentworth? It's somebody.
Wentworth, yeah.
Yeah, the smoke was from Wentworth up there in the outside wall.
I think so. But Wetmore is probably got to be pretty peeved right now. But now, pretty interesting restart here. We got 20-something lap-old tires. And if we take a look at this weather here, track temp's only 82 degrees, but still fairly warm after 20 or so laps. You got some thoughts on the tire sitch and getting this restart clean?
I don't think pit road is opened yet. I'm trying to wait to see if these guys are going to come down pit road. I'm sure if pit road is open this time, we're going to see multiple people take 4 tires, 2 tires. We might even have a Hail Mary from the back somebody take no tires and just stay out completely.
No takers.
Yeah, I believe nobody pitted. That does surprise me. Are the lights out on the pace car this time? They
Yes,
are.
sir. I figured no one was going to pit.
This is going to be a green-white checkered finish, by the way, so our trend is not being broken.
You guys can't keep their pants on till the end of the race.
All right, where's Stenhouse? Somebody got to go find him.
Oh no, I can't wait to see if the 54 just Austin Dillon's the 23 and the 51.
Oh, we're set up for that scenario.
I know we are. Actually, in this case, Wetmore would be Austin, Tiller would be Logano, and 54 would be Hamlin.
The 5 is Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, the 5 is, yeah, exactly. All right. There you go. Immerse yourself now as we come to our first green-white checkered attempt of the evening. We have 3 total, and our last one is always the point of no return, where it don't matter if there's 1 car or 30 cars. It will. But we're going to get it done right here, boys and girls. We're going to turn on the backmarker.com fan cam, take a look at the field as they round turns 3 and 4.
I feel like we're about to have some chaos.
Yeah, someone should have pitted and put the RCR bulldozer plow on. Pfft, confirmed. It's an ARCA car. It's a snow plow in itself. Pace car. Left turn. 2x2. Wetmore and Tiller. We are going to get it on. Green-white checkered attempt number 1. Green flag in the air. Wetmore is off. Tiller unable to get her going. Todriff is the winner of that exchange. Able to go to the Hassad and take that away from Tiller. We're going to try and keep our eyes on everybody.
To the bottom. Oh, they make contact.
A little bit of
Gonna
contact.
keep it straight. That's going to open the door for the 2 cars behind them. I believe that's Philbrook in the 06 machine. It's kind of hard to say. Is that a 51?
That's Richie.
I don't know. It's somebody.
It's Richie.
That's Kevin Ritchie. They're 3 wide for 3rd. Will they make it back to the start-finish line? Wetmore out front. They're almost 4 wide for 2nd. Wetmore about 0.3 of a second. A little bit of contact for 2nd place.
White flag in the air. Final lap in Michigan. Tom Wetmore, a late caution. Able to kind of get past all this. So far, the entire field is able to keep it together. Richie, Todriff, Halk, Tiller, your top 5. Beating and banging off the back end here. This is Dolly and... Oh, they're wrecking Tiller.
Wilkerson involved. Only 1 car involved.
Only 1 car.
Wetmore is going to be way too far out front for these guys to catch him. Out of turn 4 for the final time. Tom Wetmore ran a flawless race. He's going to come across the stripe to win here at Michigan as they wreck behind him.
Unbelievable. Race winner Tom Wetmore able to hold off the entire field after a very late caution. Woo! Barrows shaking his groove thing. P10, yay Dolly. That's right, baby. Race winner. Tom Wetmore. Able to get it done here tonight. Burning them down. Josh, if we can get everyone ready to go for the post race. He is murking the turf right now. Broadcast waiting room. Race winner, Tom Wetmore. Tom, give me your thoughts as that caution came out. Did you assume that Ricky Stenhouse had signed up for Next Step tonight?
I had no idea what was going to happen. I thought we had a pretty good battle there with Ryan, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, we're lining up for a green-white checkered. We go green there, and I see him 4 wide behind me. It's like, oh my god, who knows what's going to happen now?
able to hold off Tiller there late in the run. Looked like a very comfortable restart there on 20 lap old tires. Was there any concern of an issue getting that thing going for that first attempt at a green white checkered?
Hey, thankfully it was the first and only, but no, the cool track, cloudy conditions tonight. Right front was the tire that was getting killed, so we knew we weren't going to spin out or do anything crazy. It was just battling the dump truck push that these race cars have, barreling off into turn 1 at 180. So fortunately, had the protection of Robin Steele, John Steele, attorneys at law on the side of this thing, so I knew if something went wrong, they'd help us out.
Man, this is a professional, ladies and gentlemen. Race winner, Tom Wetmore. Give me any more shout-outs for me, bud.
Hey, man, it's second start in this Next Up series. Thought we had a chance last time, but a green-white checkered ended it for us. So to be able to win one of these in a green-white checkered, it feels good. So got to thank all the boys over at the Tube Tech Shop putting together a hell of a race car. John Steele wanted to be here tonight, hopefully be up here in the booth, but he had to work late. I tell you, priorities out of some of these guys, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they'd rather do real life than sim racing. It's unfortunate, but brother, congratulations on the win tonight. We're looking forward to next week. Rockingham is the place. Any thoughts going into next week?
Hey, man, it's a short track, so short track things are going to happen. I heard a couple tempers in the driver's chat this evening. If they thought it was a little bit rough tonight, they're not going to want to show up to a short track. I got a feeling, man.
Y'all better,
it's going to be about keeping those tempers in check.
Bring your bubble wrap and helmets if you guys are going to act that way next week. Rockingham's going to be rocking, dude. Tom Wetmore, race winner. Congratulations, bud. We'll see you next week.
See you then.
Yes, sir. Kevin Richie, P2. What's happening, brother?
Oh, somehow I got P2. I don't know how that happened.
I mean, it's pretty.
We
Hey, man.
started on pole and I missed a shift instantly, so he started going downhill instantly.
But brother, able to hold off the rest of the field after that first green white checkered. Any big takeaways? Anything that really shocked you about this race, or was it just a pretty kind of clean? All right, let's go run out there and not run into each other kind of race.
Yeah, it was shockingly clean compared to last week, so that was nice.
Well, yeah,
I finally finished the next up race. That's nice.
Hey,
and it's not the other Richie. It's not the other Richie top 3 for once.
Hey, I can finally not make a graphic with your name on it, and I don't even have to put a P anything on it. It just says finished. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hell yeah, he finished. But brother, a P2 finish at a place like Michigan on a cloudy, weird ass night like tonight. I mean, definitely something you can take away and grow with as we head on to Rockingham. Any thoughts and shout outs for tonight, sir?
Yeah, hopefully Rockingham goes well. I like the Xfinity car, so hopefully that's good. If Randy races, we're all screwed,
Yep.
but no. Just want to shout out you guys for the broadcast.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you, man. No, thank you guys so much.
All of TTSL.
Oh yeah,
Especially Kyle.
Yeah, and Dylan, the murderer of the group, the assassin.
Yeah.
Brother, congratulations on a great finish tonight. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
We will, we'll talk soon.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you, buddy. P3, Zach Todriff up in the booth. Brother, come on up in here. Unmute that microphone. Make yourself comfortable. Let us know how that whole race worked out for you, brother. You were up contending from the start. I believe you started, what, P5, P6?
Yeah, I think something like that. 6, I think.
But Paintbrush54 on Twitch, definitely go over there, and we will give him all the follows if you guys can.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Are you streaming right now?
I am.
Well, good, because I know who I'm raiding now. Dead serious.
Thank you.
Brother, give me your thoughts on tonight's race. Was it pretty just kind of a green flag run, don't run into me and I won't run into you kind of race?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was. I'm just going for consistent finishes, We came in the top 3 in every race I ran. I didn't run last week. I wasn't around.
Yeah.
But, tonight we had the goal of trying to get the win. My teammate and I, Jacob Wilkerson, had the goal in mind of 1-2. But, pit, man, when you go to pit and green flag, the brakes will snap on you real quick.
Yeah.
That's what kind of messed up me and him at the end. But, then that final run, me and the car in front of me were catching the leaders, and then I go to make the pass on him, and it looked like he just came down into me, is what my spotter said, and just almost tried wrecking us both. But, we salvaged the P3 out of it. But, we let some laps in. hopefully Rockingham goes better for us.
I bet you it will. Any shout outs for me tonight, bud?
Just shout out to the my spotter and then Jacob Wilkerson and you guys for putting the broadcast on, man.
Hey, brother, we appreciate you, man. Great finish tonight. We'll see you next week at Rockingham, my friend. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What an evening here tonight in Michigan. Josh, let me get those final thoughts as I pull the race results up for everyone to take a gander at.
It was a very exciting race here for Michigan in the ARS Next Up series. I'm excited for next week. Rockingham, Xfinity car, going to be a lot of fun. Short track. There was a lot of tempers here tonight, so maybe they'll be able to settle all their beef at Rockingham next week.
Cranky boys. Wetmore, Richie, Todriff, Barrows, and Frady, your top 5. Casey Brown, your highest running Cup Series driver this evening. Thomas Houck, Michael McElroy able to salvage a top 10 after almost murdering a man live on stream. Ryan Philbrook, Jonathan Jolly able to get a top 10 there for the TPR boys, I believe so. Tyler Connors, Jacob Wilkerson, Zach Scare, Mike Dombrowski, Brody Duscher, my pick to win, unfortunately finishing P15. Austin Wingard scrolling. Yates, Valley, Haas, and Tiller. Tiller, unfortunately, finishing P20 after that late race crash. Zach Case, Spencer Leaf, a lap down, P21 and 22, respectively. Joseph McGill, 4 laps down. James Goodwin, 10 laps down. Devin Wentworth with some issues, 12 laps down. Anthony Young, 30 laps down. Nathan Inman and Clay Sarton, billions of laps down. Billions among billions. Skirbo, Bernal, and Isaac McQuiggan, unfortunately, didn't get to join us tonight, Josh. But I'm sure that's something that'll be rectified next week, right?
Well, he does not own Rockingham, and I'm not planning on buying him it. So
fair enough. Terrible
hey,
brothers.
I bought him the track. So
You're awful. You're a terrible brother.
I have bought him like $60 in iRacing.
Boys and girls, I want you guys to stick around for the raid. Also, let's get to the rundown, okay? Super Saturdays, 10, 9 Central, this Saturday with Mike and the gang. I hopefully will feel better. We will see a bunch of nonsense. That's right here on twitch.tv/RaceAffinity and RaceAffinity.com. Head on over to backmarker.shop right now. Get that ARS merch right now. Go get it. Go get it right now. I want you to go get that Affinity Cup or that Next Up shirt. That Next Up shirt rules. Use the Affinity 10 promo code. That's 25% off your entire order right now. Backmarker.shop. Hashtag get better. For Josh, I'm Brandon. This was Next Up, and we are out of here.